They watched so much TV that they hardly ever left their apartments. And they both lost their jobs and lived inside a movie theater pretending to haunt it. Welcome to Aaron Writes With You. I'm Aaron, and I'm gonna write with you. I hope that's okay. Well, I hope you're ready to write, because that's what we're gonna do here. If you're new to the show, let me explain a few things here for you. What's gonna happen is we're gonna take 10 minutes out of our day, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna write a little story, and then we're gonna read it together. To get started here, we got 3 things that we're gonna do. And number 1 is get rid of all the distractions in your life. Go somewhere quiet where you're not gonna be disturbed by your cats, by your children, by construction outside, anything. Number 2, you need to grab your favorite writing instrument, all right? I got my typewriter. You can grab a pen, a piece of paper, you can grab an iPad, you can grab your phone, whatever you want to grab, just grab it and hold on to it firmly. And number 3, let's just have some fun. Let's get to work here. All right, so we're gonna take a couple deep breaths before we get started here, just to encourage ourselves to, breathe. Here's number 1. Oh, sweet mama. And then breathe out. Whew. Breathe in confidence. And breathe in. Breathe out all that negativity that says you can't write that story. You got other things to do. Breathe all that out. Breathe in goodness. And then breathe out the bad shit. We don't need that garbage, all right? I'm gonna give you 1 word to start with, and then you're just gonna think of the next word to write, and then the next word to write, and then in 10 minutes, let's see what we come up with, all right? It's as easy as that. I guarantee you're gonna have fun doing it, because I'm gonna have fun doing it. You're gonna see me having fun, you're gonna be like, whoa, what's that guy doing having so much fun writing that story there? I want some of that story. Well, the truth is, you can have it for free. It's just right here. It's just right wherever you are. We're just gonna sit down and write a story, all right? There's nothing to it. All right, so the word today is gonna be TV. TV is the first word that we're all gonna write, all right? And then from there, you're gonna write the next word, and then after that, you're gonna think, whoa, what other word can I think of? And then you're gonna write that word, all right? So here we go. On this little baby mama jamma, I'm gonna put 10 minutes on the clock, and then we're all just gonna sit down and write a fantastic, fun story together, word by word. All right, you in? We got this. I'll give you a second to collect all the stuff. All right, collecting? You settled? You're looking great today, by the way. I love that you wore your hair that way. Looks great, really. Breathe in one more time. Oh yeah, breathe out all that bad. Whew. Breathe in good. And let's breathe out some good too. All right, you all settled? Because we're gonna get going here, okay? Enough stalling. And a 1 and a 2 and a 10 minutes. Let's do this. Remember, TV is the first word. Let's get going. That's a time. How'd you do? Did you write some good stuff? Hopefully you wrote something that you never would have thought you'd written before. I think if you wrote that, then my job here is done. Be proud of yourself for writing this thing. I am very proud of you. I'm very proud of myself for sitting down and writing this thing. We don't have to write perfect things, remember? I think that's the big thing in this channel, is that sitting down to do the work and to do the writing is the biggest thing ever. We're not here to critique our stories. We're here to just dive in and have fun and just be silly. TV was the word. Let me read you the story that I wrote all about TV. TV was Harold's life. He woke up to watch the news, sat down to relax in front of YouTube, laid down to indulge in a film or two. Harold wasn't in need of anything. He got all he needed from his TV. But a thunderstorm changed all that one Thursday evening, right before the third act twist. The power suddenly went out, and Harold sat in the dark, without the warm, bright light of his screen. Harold lit a candle and ventured out of his comfy couch. Well, now what, Harold wondered. A sudden crash outside caught his attention. Help! Someone help! Harold, without pausing for commercial break, leapt out his apartment door to aid the call. When he arrived at the scene, only being able to see with the light of his trusted candle, he saw, in distress, a princess. "What can I do? Are you all right?" asked Harold. The woman answered his door. The woman answered his door, and in desperate tears she cried out, "My TV has gone out. I was right in the middle of my favorite film." Harold and this new Princess Beauty locked eyes, and at once they knew each other's pain. "I know it's hard, but we'll get through this together." Right then, the power came back on. "Well, I guess I should get back to my TV," Harold said. "Oh, wait," the princess said. "What if we finished our films together?" "Well, what were you?" Harold saw it. She was watching the very same film. It was meant to be. So they did watch each other's films together, and they watched so much TV that they hardly ever left their apartments. And they both lost their jobs and lived inside a movie theater, pretending to haunt it. The end. Well, true love comes to us all in mysterious, strange ways. And if you want to pretend to haunt a movie theater because you would rather watch films than actually do work, then all the more power to you. Anyway, my name is Aaron Lee, and this has been Aaron Writes With You. You have been you, I have been Aaron, and we have been writing. I hope that you come back tomorrow and we can write another fun story, and you can listen to me blabber and enchant you with my stories and your time. Anyway, I love you, and I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, keep on writing.